What's up, guys? It's Eric. I'm just going to give you a little update on stuff we've been working on. So this week, me and Derek have been really focusing on getting the ship controls down and making them feel comfortable and natural. We'd worked on the knot controls before, the player controls, and now we're working on the ship. So we've added this yaw control where you can control the yaw, which is this movement, which is kind of turning on your y-axis, I guess, your up axis. And that's different than, barrel roll, which we've still maintained because we think that's kind of a good compromise. People, when they get in a ship, they automatically feel like they should fly it like a plane because of, Star Wars and whatever. Basically, all the sci-fi movies treat spaceships almost like they're jets in space, which doesn't really make sense. And we tried to kind of maintain a lot of that that feeling, but also we're going to kind of try to move it towards more the more realistic controls, which is that you can, turn necessarily on a dime and, you'll still be traveling one direction even if you're facing another. And as you see here, we can now detach parts of your ship, which will be really cool in combat, which, if you break off the enemy's engine piece, you won't be able to fly away, and it'll just be a derelict hull, and you can go and raid it and stuff like that. So that'll be a lot of fun. And right here, I was trying to show you that you could delete an engine and it would slow your speed, but I actually forgot to write a script that would decrease your speed when you remove engines. And that's actually what me and Derek would be working on this week. We're going to be trying to kind of make an onboard computer that reads what components you have attached to your ship. So how many engines you have, how many thrusters you have, etc. And I'll use that to determine how fast you are or how heavy you are. Right now, each one of these little blocks adds 1 to your mass. So the bigger your ship, the slower you're going to go, unless you add a bunch of engines to it, or thrusters. So that's kind of and that'll get us all forward to thinking more strategically about crafting. We also added cool particle effects to mining. That's just kind of as a visual flair. But also, as you'll notice, it takes longer to mine. Not only is that more realistic, but it'll actually allow tech level progression to be a lot more rewarding. So for instance, if you get an improved drill bit or mining laser or whatever, you'll be able to cut through these things a lot quicker than the one you start out with. So eventually you can get like a giant, really powerful laser on your ship that just burns through, asteroids with ease. And that'll make you feel a lot more powerful and stuff. So that's what we're gonna be working on in the future. And yeah. Oh yeah, the grapples. Okay. So I adjusted the script on the grapple so that once it collides with something, it sets that current length as the maximum length that the cable can go to. So right here, he can't get he can't get a certain distance away from the grappling hook. But the script is so unruly at this point. As you can see, it just kind of keeps unraveling because it's within the distance. So grappling is something that we're going to have to work on in the future, but it's not something I'm necessarily in a rush to get to because it's just a crazy, unruly little script. But if it's annoying, you can just detach it and fly away. So there you go. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this update, and stay tuned for more.